Did you hear that? That must mean it's time for our special guest, Soniya Ahuja. She is on a path of no return, of persuasive influence. Her project is to connect with storytelling level 3. Her speech title is Show No Fear. Good luck with that tonight. Please help us welcome our fearless Soniya Ahuja.
Thank you. Can you all hear me okay?
Yes.
All right. I just wanted to make a request that I don't need the verbal prompts for the timer cards. I can see the colors. Thank you. All right. Courage is knowing what not to fear. Foolishness isn't showing that you have no fear. Fellow Toastmasters and friends, let me ask you a question, my dear. Have you ever come face to face with what you fear? Let me tell you my own ghastly story. Beware though, it could get a little scary. In the good old days, or what days they were, when I would wake up in bed and had no ache to endure. Those were the days when I was a teenager, young, blithesome, and haughty, but a foolish voyager. But I clicked no selfies, so I left no proof behind. Thus my teenage foolishness in the past stays confined. Dreams and nightmares did frequent my sleep, but the nightmares were only mine to keep. For a flawed motion back then I did revere. I thought to be courageous was to show no fear. But one dark night, when I did lose my mind, I accepted a challenge that left me in a bind. My friends and I decided to explore a house so haunted that the mention of the house would leave the town folks daunted. Covered in black soot, remnants of the sins of the past, the gloomy old rickety house left me feeling aghast. In front of the house stood a crooked old tree. It seemed to be guarding the house like a sentry. The night wore on, and the wind kept gushing, and with every step I took, my heartbeats kept rushing. But I could not step back, so I stepped inside, into the house where the demons and ghosts did reside. The silence of the night bore down upon me. In the corners some moving shadows I could see. I could hear my heart pounding in my ears. But I told myself, be brave and show no fear. So I ventured on with my friends at my side, not knowing what dark secrets the house held inside. In the distant night, I could hear the clock ring as the rain splattered against a dark, gloomy wing. The thunder and the lightning, they put on a grand show. And the young teenage hearts, they did seem to harrow. But there was something more scarier than the sounds of the night. A sound that followed us like a creature in flight. Scared out of our minds, with the darkness turning us blind, we decided to look around and look at what was behind. The eyes of the devil, they stared right back at me. And then I found myself running to the door in a frenzy. As we ran out of breath and we reached for the door, we heard from behind us a tiny little roar. I had had enough of this ghostly, wicked brat. So I turned around to face it and found a bumblebee bat. As the rain outside gathered in a puddle, I realized that this little brat just wanted to cuddle. After giving me a fright that would last all my life, the bumblebee bat seemed to be laughing in delight. As we stood near the door with shaky legs, we told ourselves, well, we had no regrets. Sure, the experience was the stuff of children's nightmares, but all that the house had were bats and broken chairs. Giggling like teenagers, we stepped out of the house, but our giggles, some evil spirit they seemed to rouse. For as we strode through the garden without a worry, we heard a song that made us feel really sorry.
Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadows.
All our smug smiles were wiped off our face. And slowly our steps we had to retrace. We ran and ran like there was no tomorrow, praying to the Lord to not let that ghostly spirit follow. As I rushed to my bed and got under my sheet, there was just one thought that kept playing on repeat. Foolishness isn't showing that we have no fear. Courage is in knowing what is it that you truly fear. Thank you.